Hi there, my name's Tim, Dr. Tim Lees. I'm Warden of Wessex Hall and the townhouses over at Bridges. Welcome to the university, welcome to the halls. And the purpose of this presentation is to introduce myself and to talk a little bit about the role of the warden, who we are and what we do. So as a warden, I live here on campus. I jokingly sometimes say I live in the car park at Wessex Hall. I live in one of the two semi-detached houses opposite the hall, so I'm here on campus. I'm part of the community, and I have two broad areas of activity as a warden. The first is your welfare, is making sure that you're okay. Now, everybody's an adult in the hall, and you may well want to look after yourself, and that's absolutely fine. But if you want any support, if you want any help, and one of the people here at the university that can help arrange that. There's lots of other people here at the university as well who will be willing and ready to help. Some of those will be in your department, academic tutors, other members of staff. Some of them will be in the welfare team. Some of them will be in counselling or in finance. There's the students' union. But if you do need help, I'm here to help. The second area of activity is around behaviour and around making sure that the behaviour in and around the halls is reasonable. I'll circle a bit back to that towards the end of this little talk. So how would you get in touch? So well, I guess there's three main ways to get in touch. The first is email. Please send an email. If there's something urgent, email's not the best way to deal with it. Emails sometimes go unread for a day or so. So if there's something urgent, email's not the best way, but email is an effective way of communicating other kind of issues. The second is calling the halls hotline. So you'll be encouraged, I think, somewhere else in this presentation to put that telephone number into your phone. You should do that. The third is by popping into reception. If you want a routine appointment, easiest way is to email. So I've covered who I am, covered what the warden is. I'll just give you some top tips for having a good year, and these come from students I've spoken to, other wardens I've spoken to. The first is you're not alone. Whoever you are, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, you're not alone. There'll be others on campus that have similar interests, similar dispositions, similar outlooks on life. It's inevitable with the number of students that we have, so seek those people out. It may not be your neighbour. Okay, we've done our best to place you in groups, but it may well be that the person in the room next to you isn't similar to you and isn't like you. That's fine. One of the things about university is practicing some degree of tolerance and living with other people that are different. So seek out those people that are the same, tolerate those people that are not. In fact, some of the best variety in life is speaking to people that have different opinions to yourself. My second tip would be ask for help, please. If it's me, if it's somebody else, if you need help, ask for it. This is not a challenge, but I very much suspect whatever it is that you need help with, we've seen before and we've helped before. So please do come forward and ask for that help. The third is around the rules in the halls of residence, and I said I would circle back around to behaviour. I'm not going to read them all out. There are many, and I suspect this year there will be more, and that they might even change as we go through the year. It is your job to know them. You have joined a certain kind of club. It's your job to know the rules. It's my job to enforce them, and I'll do it with a smile on my face. But my job is to enforce the rules. Your job is to know them and to stick to them. What I would say as a broad set of guiding principles is, if your behaviour is reasonable, if it's considerate, and if it's legal, then it is very unlikely that you're going to find yourself breaching those rules. But do have a look at them, because the last thing I want to be doing is disciplining students because they didn't know that they were breaking the rules. That doesn't matter, by the way. The rules are the rules. Okay. So having said all that, I wish you the best for the upcoming year. Have a great time. Welcome to the university. Do say hello if you see me around. If I'm out and about, I'll probably have a mask on, so you'll have to recognise this bit of me. But say hello, and I'll say hello back.
Hi, I'm Loki, and I'm the hall mentor for the Bridges and Wessex Hall. You can find my details on the poster in your room, or alternatively, call the hall's hotline for my email address. I'm here and always willing to help. Thanks.
Hello, welcome to the University Hall. I am Yiming, and I am the hall mentor for Bridges and Wessex Hall. You can find my details on the posters in your room, or alternatively, call the hall's hotline for my email address. You're more than welcome to contact us for support.
Welcome to the community. Reading is a friendly community and a great place to socialise. But remember, there are many non-students living in the streets around campus and halls. It's important to be considerate and respectful to these neighbours and be aware of the noise you are making when you're socialising, especially late at night. Complaints from neighbours can lead to disciplinary sanctions. Please also remember that you cannot bring cars to university unless you have approved special circumstances. The university has a street support team. These street wardens work at night around the streets off campus. You will recognise them by their uniforms and high-vis. The street wardens can provide advice if you need help late at night. They're very friendly, so do say hi if you need their help.
One of the first things you should do at Reading is register with a local doctor. You'll be spending the majority of the next few years in Reading, so it's important that you have a local doctor available to you. There are 3 practices in close proximity to the university. For more information on choosing, please see www.nhs.uk. Getting into good habits in your university life will help you settle and make the most of your time here. Things like eating well, good sleeping habits, and getting exercise can set you up for success. Our Life Tools series of events can help you get into these good habits and set you up for a great start to life at university. Meningitis is a serious illness with potentially fatal consequences. Make sure you're in the know about meningitis and the signs to watch out for. More information can be found in the Hall's A to Z handbook. If you have any concerns, please call 101 or visit your GP. Now, on the theme of looking after yourself, let's watch a quick video about consent.
If you're still struggling with consent, just imagine instead of initiating sex, you're making them a cup of tea. You say, "Hey, would you like a cup of tea?" And they go, "Oh my God, I would love a cup of tea, thank you." Then you know they want a cup of tea. If you say, "Hey, would you like a cup of tea?" And they're like, I'm not really sure. Then you can make them a cup of tea, or not, but be aware that they might not drink it. And if they don't drink it, then, and this is the important bit, don't make them drink it. Just because you made it doesn't mean you're entitled to watch them drink it. And if they say, "No thank you," then don't make them tea. At all. Just don't make them tea. Don't make them drink tea, don't get annoyed at them for not wanting tea. They just don't want tea, okay? They might say, "Yes please, that's kind of you." And then when the tea arrives, they actually don't want the tea at all. Sure, that's kind of annoying as you've gone to all the effort of making the tea, but they remain under no obligation to drink the tea. They did want tea, now they don't. Some people change their mind in the time it takes to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add the milk. And it's okay for people to change their mind, and you are still not entitled to watch them drink it. And if they are unconscious, don't make them tea. Unconscious people don't want tea, and they can't answer the question, "Do you want tea?" because they're unconscious. Okay, maybe they were conscious when you asked them if they wanted tea, and they said yes, but in the time it took you to boil the kettle or brew the tea and add the milk, they are now unconscious. You should just put the tea down, make sure the unconscious person is safe, and this is the important part again, don't make them drink the tea. They said yes then, sure, but unconscious people don't want tea. If someone said yes to tea, started drinking it, and then passed out before they'd finished it, don't keep on pouring it down their throat. Take the tea away. Make sure they are safe, because unconscious people don't want tea. Trust me on this. If someone said yes to tea around your house last Saturday, that doesn't mean they want you to make them tea all the time. They don't want you to come around to their place unexpectedly and make them tea and force them to drink it, going, "But you wanted tea last week," or to wake up to find you pouring tea down their throat going, "But you wanted tea last night." If you can understand how completely ludicrous it is to force people to have tea when they don't want tea, and you are able to understand when people don't want tea, then how hard is it to understand when it comes to sex? Whether it's tea or sex, consent is everything. And on that note, I'm going to make myself a cup of tea.
Download the Home at Halls app for all your key information. Available on the iOS and Android platforms, search for Home at Halls within your App Store. You must report any COVID-19 symptoms via the Home at Halls app or through the Halls hotline, and then order a test via the NHS website. You must practice social distancing with those outside of your flat or household. Guests and visitors are not allowed into your household for the first 14 days. After then, you must adhere to government guidelines about the number of people you can socialise with indoors from different households. When staff visit your household to do cleaning or maintenance, they will be following strict protocols to minimise contact and transmission. We will need you to vacate the area when working. The situation can change rapidly, so please read and follow all advice given. Keep up to date with the latest government guidance at www.gov.uk/coronavirus.
Hi, my name is Catherine Muse. I am the GM for Redlands and Northcourt Groups of Halls. I have a great number of teams who I work with to provide a clean, well-maintained and safe environment for you to live in and our staff to work in. Our housekeeping teams, maintenance teams, front of house teams and management teams all work together to provide this service, many of whom you will get to know over the course of your stay with us. We are all friendly and approachable, so please do say hello and speak to us if you're unsure of anything. We were asked at some point recently for our top 3 tips for residents moving into halls, and this is what we all came up with. Firstly, read your hall's A to Z handbook. I appreciate this may be a bit of a stretch, so perhaps don't read it cover to cover, but at least familiarise yourself with where you can find it online and in the Home at Halls app, and flick through the contents so you have an idea of the areas it covers, so if in doubt at any point you can use it for reference. It will help with ensuring you are following rules and halls and keeping safe. Secondly, hold an informal meeting with your flat or household. Decide how you want to live for the next year. Be realistic and honest with each other about how you want the kitchen to be kept, noise levels, dispose of excess rubbish, bottles, etc. And last but not least, if you're not sure, just ask. If you're not sure, there are bound to be others in the same boat too. Just stop and ask us. Most of our team are in UPP uniform, which is navy blue with the UPP logo on it. You will find us around site, but also in reception areas, answering your queries via the app and on our 24 hours a day Halls hotline. If you have a worry, concern or problem, or you're just not sure, please ask. Thanks very much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you around site.
If you do find a fire, after raising the alarm, leave the building immediately. Under no circumstances should you attempt to fight the fire. If you hear the fire alarm, never assume it is false. Remain calm and leave the building immediately via the escape route. Don't use the lift. If you are unfamiliar with your escape route, follow the green fire exit signs and go to your assembly point. Follow instructions from the person in charge and do not re-enter the building until you are told it is safe to do so. Fire safe behaviour. Safety in halls is very important. Having all our residents adhere to our health and safety rules helps to prevent issues occurring and keeps everyone safe. Safe behaviour is everyone's responsibility. Don't forget, if you see something you don't think is right, you can report this to the Halls hotline 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Please don't use candles, joss sticks or incense in halls, and be careful when spraying aerosols, as these can needlessly trigger the fire alarm system. Showering with the door closed will also help avoid activating the fire alarm. All our halls are non-smoking, and this includes vaping and other e-cigarettes. We also ask you not to smoke within 10 metres of any of our buildings, as this may disturb the residents or staff based inside. For those of you in self-catered accommodation, please remember to only cook in the kitchen. You should also never leave your cooking unattended. We have a few items which are banned from halls for your safety, and these include chip pans, deep fat fryers and mains powered fairy lights. Battery operated ones are fine.
Hello, my name is Dilip Amin and I'm the Security Services Manager here at the University of Reading. I work alongside over 50 of my colleagues who are trained, licensed and working around the clock to keep you safe. You can recognise us by the livery on our vehicles or the distinctive red, white and black uniform we wear. If you need to, you can contact us in a number of ways. You can either visit the control room here at White Knight's house, which is open throughout the day and night. Alternatively, you can telephone us on the number on the screen. If you see us when we are conducting our patrols, either on foot or in vehicles, then please stop us. If you are in student accommodation, you'll notice that you have dedicated members of our team. They are your go-to people. If ever you feel threatened or vulnerable, then please go to them. Their job is to keep you safe. If you're in halls of accommodation, you will no doubt experience fire alarms being activated in the night. When that happens, a member of security will attend and take control. Please listen to and follow their instructions. If a member of security asks to see your student identification, then please do so. It's really important to keep everyone safe that we know who is on campus. And this is especially the case during the COVID pandemic. We need to know who is on campus. The university has introduced a number of measures to keep everyone safe during the pandemic. Please follow those measures. And if a member of security gives you any specific instructions, then please follow them. They are there for your safety. We want to keep you safe, and that applies in the event, the highly unlikely event, of a life-threatening incident. If one takes place, then we will look to warn you and give you instructions. You need to download the app that is on the screen. It will alert you when an incident happens and what you need to do to keep safe. So, in summarise, we want to keep you safe. We are accessible. You can either come to the control room here at White Knight or telephone us. We are approachable and we are available throughout the day and night. On behalf of my colleagues in security, I hope that you'll stay with us, be productive and safe.
Hi, I'm Erin. I'm a second year international development student.
Hi, I'm Mika and I'm a third year zoology student.
Hi, I'm Thomas and I'm a second year food science student.
And we are the students from the Home at Halls team creating events for you. Home at Halls is here to help you settle in, meet new people and make the most of your time at Halls through our events. Your Halls experience will go really quickly, so make sure you get involved and have new experiences. We run events every week during the term time, with events ranging from social gatherings, cultural experiences, fitness and well-being, life skills, seasonal celebrations, arts and craft, and so much more. Most of the events are free to get involved in, with a small cost for off-site activities like day trips. Last year we ran lots of events including afternoon teas, pumpkin carvings, our weekly yoga classes, a henna night, ice skating events, and a lot of other cool things, so go check it out.
All the details for our events will be posted on the Home at Halls app. Make sure to check out the events section to see what's going on in your hall. If you don't have the app yet, it can be downloaded from the App Store. Just search for Home at Halls. Under the events section in the app, you'll be able to see all the event details, date, time, and what's involved. If you like the look of an event and want to attend, you can also register through the app. Once the event has finished, if you've attended it, you'll be able to rate the event and let us know what you thought of it.
As a team, we personally understand how difficult it can be to adapt to living by yourself at times. The Home at Halls blogs are a great place to find various articles about student life. The topics range from recipes, advice for students, and places to visit. The website is constantly being updated, so be sure to check it out, as they are written for students by students. So there's bound to be something that interests you.
If you're interested in joining our team, there are lots of opportunities to do so. If you fancy writing an article for the blog, fill in the form on the Get Involved page and one of our teams will be in touch with you. Alternatively, you can also become part and organizing our events by joining the volunteering team. Check out the article on our blog, which explains how to apply. Being part of the Home at Halls team is a great experience. Not only is it a lot of fun and a chance to meet great new people, but the hours also count towards the Red Award, and you can earn vouchers for our reward team.
Keep up to date with what we've been up to by following us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Just search for the Home Halls at Reading. We regularly post about our events and exclusive behind the halls scenes content.
Living in halls can be a great experience. Make sure to make the most of your time and get involved. We'd love to see you soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel, the President of your Student Union, RUSU. We wish we were here meeting with you in person, but we are so excited to be here with you virtually at the start of your university experience. RUSU exists to represent, support and provide opportunities for all of you while you study here. I and the other 4 officers work together to represent your voice and improve your student experience. We are sure that you will hear a lot of information about RUSU in the next couple of weeks, and if you need any more, you can find everything on our website, rusu.co.uk.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Rose and I will be the Activities Officer this year, meaning my job is to make sure that student engagement and time on campus is as fun and productive as possible. We have over 200 opportunities for you to get involved with while you're here, whether that be sports, societies or volunteering. We also have our own student radio, student TV station and student newspaper, The Spark. These are all student-led and can be the heart of the students' social lives, so I would encourage you to find out what we have to offer on the RUSU website. These student groups also tend to run a lot of socials throughout the year, which often makes up a really big part of student life. These groups have also come up with some amazingly creative ways to engage and have fun when meeting up in person isn't a possibility. We really hope you have an amazing first year and we can't wait to meet you. If you would like any more information on anything mentioned in our talk, be sure to head over to the RUSU website or go like our social media pages to keep up to date with our latest news, events and updates. Thank you.